All right, what's going on, guys? So this video is going to be very different. I'm gonna talk about some personal shit. I wasn't really sure if anybody's gonna actually care, so if you don't, totally cool. Don't watch this video. I'm not really gonna put much effort in this video. I'm probably not gonna. It's honestly probably just gonna be a black screen with me talking. If you want to put this on in the background, that's cool. Yeah. So. I kind of told you guys I would talk about where I've been for 5 years. Honestly, I chose the wrong week to come back to YouTube. I uploaded like one video and disappeared again. So I apologize about that, but I got really busy with work and now I'm sick. So yeah, I sound like shit. I feel like shit. I called out of work Friday and then I had the weekend off and then I called out of work today because I'm just not feeling good at all. So if I'm sniffly in this video, or if I don't sound like I normally do, that's why. So, but anyway, I'm not gonna do like camera on this video because honestly, I look like shit, and honestly, a lot of this stuff that I think I'm gonna mention in this video are kind of hard to talk about. So I don't want to be like a crying mess. So I'm gonna give you guys like the TLDR version, I guess. So I guess this kind of started with a breakup that I had back in like 2013 or 2014. Yeah, so after that was like my longest relationship. So after that, I was kind of, not feeling very good. And then only a couple months later, my mom passes away. So that was a very dark part of my life. My mom passed away in March of 2014. So I guess the breakup would have been 2013, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I was like probably in the worst spot mentally back then. It just made it where nothing mattered anymore. Like I didn't really find enjoyment in anything I was doing. Things that I used to love, like content creation, gaming, it made it hard for years to find any enjoyment at all. And I don't know, like I just wanted to lay in bed and wallow all the time. And I guess I was also a little burnt out from YouTube as well. I mean, I had been doing it for a couple of years at that point, and I think it was just a mix of excuse my voice. It's just a mix of burnout and then just all these like shitty things that kept happening. I left college. My last day of college was horrendous. I had to give a speech. I had a public speaking class and I started breaking down crying like in the middle of the speech in front of the whole class. And then I just walked out and never came back. So yeah, that was fun. So my family life, my parents were never like physically abusive or anything. I wouldn't say that. I would say my dad can maybe be mentally and verbally abusive though. And there were times like he would threaten stuff, but he never actually hit me or anything. But me and my dad don't get along ever. And I don't think we ever will. And I wasn't very close with my mom either, but when we found out she had cancer, that's when my mom and I like kind of started to get close a little bit. And I guess living with, okay, this is where she gets hard and I'm going to start crying. I'm sorry. Sorry. So my mom and we got close as we found out she was sick. And I guess I always regretted, not being close with my mom, or, well, either parent really, because I mean they're not going to be around forever and they're the only parents you get and all that. And I feel guilty that I didn't give her more of my time. Like I basically treated them like I wanted nothing to do with them, like typical teenager shit. But like, I don't know, I feel like they didn't fully deserve that. And yeah, I don't know. I feel guilty about that a lot of the time. And then part of me also felt guilty for her dying so what happened, we found out she had cancer And then during like all the testing rounds and stuff for that, because I mean, we knew that. So first, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. So first, she had a heart attack. While doing all that, we also found she had stage 4 cancer. So we knew there wasn't really much we could do. So we basically were just doing testing to, figure out what we could do to make her last months or so. They gave her months to live, basically, to make her more comfortable in her final days or whatever. So that's basically the gist of what was happening there. And then one morning, this was probably, I don't know, maybe a month or two after her initial heart attack. I can't remember all the details, but she had another one, and it was in my car next to me. Like, she had literally finished buckling her seatbelt in, and then like she made like a weird like groaning noise or something, and her head went back, and like she just wasn't there. Like, I tried to shake her or whatever, and she just wasn't there. So obviously, thankfully, I wasn't driving at this point. We were still in the driveway. If I had been driving, I probably would have crashed. But anyway, I like ran out of the car, woke my dad up because he was still asleep for work, because it was really early in the morning. And then I called 911, and they kind of walked me through doing like CPR and stuff. And that's really heavy for somebody to have to do CPR on your own fucking mom in your car, like next to you. It's a wild thing for somebody to go through, and it fucks with you. It really does. And like seeing your mom like that and dying, and I don't know, part of me blamed myself. Like, I thought maybe I didn't do CPR right or something. I don't know. But the EMTs basically reassured me and said, like, even if she had this heart attack in the hospital, like, there was nothing that we could have done, and she was just done. So I don't know. I guess it took a while for me to like not blame myself, I guess, in a way. So yeah, it was just a lot of really devastating things all at once, and it just kept like, it was just back to back, and I was just really, really at a low point in my life, and nothing was going right, and I wanted to stay in bed all the time, and then I was burnt out from YouTube. Anything that I found enjoyment in the past, like nothing was fun. I mean, my friends will tell you, like, I became a different person, I think, after my mom died. Like, just nothing was enjoyable. It was difficult to find enjoyment in anything. And I still think I struggle with depression, even today, but I feel like I've been making strides to be a better person, I hope. But yeah, it's hard. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be. But yeah, so that's where I've been. Sorry, I wish it was like a brighter thing, but it is what it is, I guess. So anyway, I love you guys. I'm gonna get out of here, and toodles. I guess for clarification, because it kind of sounds confusing when I'm talking about like 2013 and 2014, and then I say that I've only gone for 5 years. So like, there was a time where I was like kind of holding on to being a YouTuber and like uploading very sporadically. But then there was the time where I literally just gave up on it and stopped uploading completely. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. So I did basically give up on YouTube for maybe 5 or 6 years or so completely. It's not all bad though. It's not all doom and gloom. About a year ago, I moved out on my own. I'm in a shitty apartment, but it's mine, I guess, and I'm away from the family. And then also I got a new job recently. I started that back in April. And it pays more money than my last job, so that's lit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. Peace out.